Hello guys, it is Monday, April 14th, and I am here to share a quick and cute trifold pocket card with you tonight. I have these other two cards here to share with you. We actually made these at my Cards and Coffee event this morning, and the cross card was a huge hit. So it opens like this. And this one was inspired by Terry Gaines. Super cute. And the great thing is you can send it. I just put a whole bunch of these in the mail today, but it can stand up as well. So you could even put it if you're having Easter dinner or brunch or something like that. You can make these and put these by people's napkins or on their plate as part of their place setting. So this is one of the Happy Easter card that we made. Then this one, I did a video with this one last week, but we made this one at class today, and it actually features one of the online exclusives, which is the Meant to Be, which has the cute little hexagons. If you guys haven't seen these, there are hexagon dies throughout, and they look like little pieces of honeycomb. But the great thing is, let me show you what we did. I'm doing opposite, but they fit right inside. So you can make these great little sentiments. I had someone we're celebrating every single day. So, and then you pull that out and there's the little bee inside if you want to use the little bee. Okay. So that was the second project. This project, I absolutely love it. This one was inspired by Patty Bennett, and I can't say enough great things about this. It is so quick and cute, and I do notice that it is missing some embellishments, and you guys know how I feel about that. So we will have to remedy that right this minute, and then we can start stamping. So I'm going to use some of our rhinestones real quick, and but I'm just using I'm going to put one in the center of my flower there. You guys know I have my rule of 3. So if you're just joining me, my name is Dory from Stampin' Always with Dory. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I've been a demonstrator for 22 years. And that makes me smile when I have rhinestones on my card. So we are going to make this card together, and I told you it was a trifold pocket card, but check this out. It's so cute. And then you can have your little message on the inside, or you can even put this on the outside and put a message on the outside. Then you could use this pocket if you wanted to. You could put a gift card in here. You could put money if you're sending it to your favorite college student. You could do it that way. So it just depends. But we are going to make this one together. And the great thing is, I have another one I'm going to show you later too, but I used the Floral Delight. I always forget that one. Designer Series paper. It's beautiful, and I used this on my cross card as well today. And so it has lots of different designs. We have this one. This is what I used on the cross to make my cross. And then this is the one we're going to be using this evening to make our trifold pocket card. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to grab a piece of Designer Series paper, which our Designer Series paper is 12 by 12. Okay, the nice thing is you are going to cut it 5 1/4 by 12. So here is one stack of 5 1/4 by 12. And then I'm going to make this one. I grabbed 2 pieces at one time because, why not make a couple, right? Why just make one card at a time? These are great to have on hand as well. 5 1/4 by 12. Okay, and you can keep your little strips. And if you want to use those somewhere else in your projects, they're great for the bottom of your cards, wherever you would like it to go. And if you guys are on, please let me know. You can give me a like or a love. Thanks, Henry. Love the dimensionals. Henry's on. Hi, Sherlyn. Hi, Jennifer. Okay, guys, so we're going to grab our cutting tool here. And remember, this guy stays at the top. This is our cutter, and we are not using it right now. We are going to score. These are such easy instructions. Score at 4. This guy stays up. We bring the lighter one in. 4. Hello, Lynn. Thanks for joining me. And 8. Okay. 4 and 8. That's all we need. And again, let me bring the project back in. This is the one we're making together tonight. Super quick and easy. Okay. And so we are going to fold, okay? Burnish, fold, whatever you'd like to call it. Burnish is just a fancy for fold. All right, we're gonna put it across, just like that. And that is going to be, you're like, wow, Dory, you really outdid yourself tonight, but it's gonna get better. So you are going to need a piece of your card base. This is Mossy Meadow. And we are actually gonna put our piece right on top, okay? And that is gonna be our card base, so we will fold up and fold down from there, okay? So let me show you what you're gonna do. You are gonna take this piece, okay? And you're gonna start cutting here and on the diagonal. And it's easy to do this the wrong way, but I'm gonna tell you that it's gonna be okay. All right, so let me do this, make sure I'm doing it right. Yep, so you're gonna put this piece here, right there in the corner, all right? And then you see your fold, you're gonna line that up there, down, oh, whoops, no, you can't see it because I don't have it in view. The fold piece is right here. So you have your tip. I'm not doing so well, guys. Here we go. There, now you can see everything. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get everything. All right, and we're going to cut. All right, let's see. Let's see if it worked. It did. Yay. And I'll show you another one that I did the opposite direction, but it's okay. I think I was doing that for my left-handed friends. I just didn't know it at the time. So you're going to take your adhesive and you're going to put it on the back of this piece here. Okay, so this is going to be your top piece. This is going to be your fold. All right, and you can use our green glue, our friendly green glue, aka Tom, and you're just going to put a little bit right there on the side, just a little bit. Okay, and then see how it's going to meet, and you're just going to kind of go across there like that. Okay, perfect. And there's our little pocket. So this is our trifold pocket card. So then we're going to bring this piece down, and let's go ahead and attach it. The nice thing is, card base wise, you can get 4 of these out of a piece of 8.5 by 11, because you just need the one side. Let me make sure. Yep. Okay. So this goes right on top. And the nice thing about Tom is you can move him around. So he is not permanent right away. So I can gently put that on there. Okay. I hope everyone is having a great day. We had some amazing weather here in PA today. Henry and I actually went for an extra long walk today. And it was so nice to be outside and see sunshine. It's been a little while since we've seen that. So I think some of the rest of you are in the same boat as well. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my little pieces here. And if you were joining me right in the beginning, I showed you some cards that we made at Cards and Coffee today, the cross card and the little pocket card. I will be making videos with those as well and posting those. So stay tuned for that. This is a hidden gem. we find these. Oh, Caleb. Thank you for stopping by. Caleb, I think we need to make some Mother's Day cards. Just saying. Talk to your friend Henry. So these are beautiful dies that you can find on the online exclusive. So I know sometimes we forget that they're there, or we don't know that they're there. And these are fun. They have the little stitched and little embellishments. They're called Take a Note dies. Okay. And so we're going to use these. And these are the ones that I used to create my rectangles. Okay. This one I'm going to do, I went with a larger one, but you can see how well they layer and see the, I don't know, let me see if I can show you guys without. But you can see this, and then you have kind of like the, I don't know what you want to call that, crafty design around the outside. Okay, so let's take this, and I've already attached it, and I am going to do a little bit of fussy cutting. Okay, and I let the Designer Series paper do the work for me. So do you see how this is already shaded? It's already colored in. Everything looks amazing. So why not just cut that out and use that on the front of my card and let someone know that they make me smile? All right. So I have some pieces down here that we can use. Let me see. They're in my little bin here. Hold on one sec. Yeah. So I love to see, you have these strips here. This is the perfect flower right here and right here. So we can't throw stuff away. So we're going to use this flower and we are going to fussy cut. And what I like to do is I just kind of, a little bit raw, just go around the outside. Okay. Hi, Diane. It's so nice to see you on here this evening. And so we are going to go around. If you guys are joining me from Facebook, you can give me a thumbs up. You can give me a heart and let me know that you're there. And you can, I would love for you also to share this video if you would be so inclined. I have a little prize that I will announce on my next video, which will be next Monday, who the winner is. And then also my YouTube friends. If you are on this evening and you have not subscribed, excuse me, like I said, I was outside today. Sorry for sneezing. You can go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I usually have 2 videos a week, and then sometimes we'll have some little snippets throughout the week, but I usually am a kind of Monday and Friday kind of girl because those are my new days off. So my work schedule has changed a little bit. So my new days off are Mondays and Fridays. So those are my stamping days when I have the opportunity. So look how quick and easy that was. It's all shaded for me, right? Not hard. And I'm going to use my Mossy Meadow. Coordinates with my Mossy Meadow cardstock. And I am going to grab some words. Okay. And so I have You Make Me Smile. Okay. I'm going to do that on the front. So the smaller one is going to say You Make Me Smile. So let's do this. I'm going to ink it up. And this is from a new set. One that you will be seeing very soon. And it is called Sweet Blooms. And it's in our new catalog. And so if you have some favorites that you haven't gotten yet, please feel free to see the retired list. You Make Me Smile. And you can get some of those things at a discount. But here is the front of the card, right? Super quick and simple. I'm so excited. I'm a quick and simple kind of girl. I love to do things that are Quick and easy, but they look fun and elegant. So that's me in a nutshell. So what am I going to use on the back of this? I know I heard someone out there say it. Dimensionals, of course. So I have some down here. We never throw any of these away. The outsides come in handy. The insides. Hi, Christine. Thanks for joining. So we're going to go around the outside here. If you guys missed any of this, you can go back and catch the beginning at your convenience. And I'm just throwing these around the back of my table here. All right, so you make me smile. Yay. So I'm going to put that right on the front. Okay, there we go. Just like that. I did my fussy cutting. So I'm going to put this, we can put it here at the top, or we can put it here at the bottom. I don't know. I think I kind of like it this one on the bottom. So we're going to go with this one on the bottom. I did put it on with dimensionals, just one. Okay, you can add that wherever you would like. And I want to show you, I have in my little bag of tricks down here, I think I cut some of them out. Yes. So do you guys ever have like a favorite die? This is my new favorite die. I know it's not very, it may be a little underwhelming, but I love this thing because you can add it to anything. And it's just that little vine. So like I added it here to the cross on the top and the bottom, and it really just pulls everything together. So I'm going to add it to my little card here right now. And the nice thing about it is you can pull it apart. I know we're not harming anyone by doing this, okay? So you can pull the pieces apart. The one I'm going to put down here on the bottom. And see, it even looks like the flower there. Sounds like someone upstairs is doing construction. I apologize. Not sure. Once I leave the top floor, not sure what goes on up there. So we have this here. We're going to add this. Look at that. Right there at the bottom. Right? And then I'm going to add another one here just to kind of pull everything together and make this my focal point on this side. So if you have someone that makes you smile, this would be a great, for Mother's Day too. Great Mother's Day card. You could slide something inside. You could also slide a little photo inside if you wanted to, like a picture of you and your whoever. It doesn't have, mom or, second mom or whoever that important person is in your life. And you could put a little picture on here and frame it like with that and put that on the inside as well. Okay. So there are two ways that you can do this. And I'm going to show you. This is the larger die. Okay. And then this is the next size in. So they're layering. And I'm going to use, again, Tom to the rescue, my green glue. If you're just joining me again, our dimensions are 5 1/4 by 12. Hey, Mary B. So you can make 2 of these out of a piece of designer series paper. Our packs of designer series paper have 12 sheets, so that means you can make 24 of these great cards out of one pack of designer series paper. Better than Hallmark, friends, better than Hallmark. So you can stick this piece in here like that. All right. You can stamp something on it. You made me smile. And then, oh gosh, guys, I can't believe no one corrected me, but I forgot my embellishments on the outside and we can't have that. So hold please while I get my Razzle Dazzle diamonds here. Yes. Love embellishments. I think that probably should have been my middle name, but instead it's Lynn. So here we have, and I try to offset them. And there is the You Make Me Smile with the Razzle Dazzle sparkles there. Okay. So we're going to open this And we have this on the inside. Another way that you can attach it is this way. And this is if you just want it to be like kind of like a pocket behind. So I am going to stamp something on here. And again, you could leave it this way. You don't have to add extras to it. But you make me smile on the outside. Excuse my hand. And then you are awesome on the inside. And this comes from Memorable Blooms. And the little vine that I told you is my new favorite, that comes from there as well. Okay. So guess what? Fussy cutting. I can sing you a song about it too, but I won't because, you know, I don't want you guys to be up for hours. So we are going to fussy cut again because it is nice to carry over from the outside onto the inside. Okay. So we are fussy cutting, and why I fussy cut? Because Stampin' Up! Has done all the hard work for me. They've made the design and the beautiful flowers, and there's even, you have like the texture and the coloring. So I'm going to utilize this and cut this out because I just have a strip here. All right. Let me show you here. Oops, sorry. And again, when I fussy cut, I move the paper around my scissors. So it makes it so quick and easy. This is a great thing to do if somebody's watching something boring on TV that you know want to be in the same room with them, but you don't want to watch the same thing. You can always fussy cut. And I think it's going to go best up here. But wait, let me rethink that. Let's see, because you're going to put it in here, right? So maybe I'm going to put it on this side. I don't know. Or I think I want to put it this way so that people see it when they open the card. Okay, so it's right there. So again, we are using dimensionals. You can never have too many of these. They're fantastic. They come 300 in a pack. Love it. Okay, and this can go off the edge because this is going to tuck in here. Okay, and you have that piece in there. That's just like that. So they're going to open up the pocket card. They're going to pull it out. Okay, but I'm going to show you the other way that you can do it if you so choose. And that's going to be, you're going to put your dimensionals on only a portion of this. So what I did is I brought my dimensionals here. Let me make sure I'm doing this. Yep. And then I put them right here along the edge. Okay. And maybe one more for fun. So there we have it. They're not sticking over the edge. Okay, because sometimes we get so excited and then we put these on and then we realize we've glued our project together, or, you know, I mean, I'm sure you guys have never done that. I have, I'll admit. But okay, so then we have this one. So you can open it. I am going to put one more here on the edge. I'm going to slide it in so it doesn't go over, just to hold that down. But then you have it as soon as you open the card, but then you still have that pocket behind it. Okay, so you could slide a gift card in, you know, whatever you wanted. So it's totally up to you how you would like yours to look. Okay, and oh my gosh, I found this on the desk. So, oh, whoops. Oh well, I just did it on the wrong card, but it's okay. You guys, well, oh goodness, you can see what it looks like. That's okay. I'm just embellishing the one I already had. And here's a little piece of greenery here. I told you I love this. This is like my new favorite die. So here's the You Make Me Smile. Okay. Just like that. So let me show you. Here's the one. Thank you, Sherlyn. They're so quick and easy to make though. And you could Like I said, you can make them as ornate or, oh gosh, I don't know where that flew in from. Do you see that? How rude. She doesn't even match. It's like a little, I don't know, plum color something. She was not invited to the yellow festivities here. Okay. So you make me smile. This is the pocket. So like you could put a picture behind there. You could put a gift card. You could put some cash. Like I said, my favorite college students sometimes like some cash or need some grocery or gas money. So a cute way to send them something they need. Okay. Or you can put it in like that where they pull out that piece as well. You could also put another piece of cardstock up here. If you really like the person and you have a lot that you want to say, you could put another piece of cardstock up there and you could write a message or put a photo up there as well. Okay, so like I said, these are so quick and cute. Do you guys want to make one more? One more? Okay, I thought I heard someone say one more. So I want to show you something. This is one of our kits, and it is called, it's one of our scrapbooking kits. Everyday You and Me. They have the most beautiful designer series paper inside that we don't even know is there. So we're gonna make another one with this Everyday You and Me. Okay. Let me tell you that Pretty Peacock, and look at all these fun things that you can punch out. Okay. So I'm going to punch out these two little pieces here. I'm so sorry about the sneezing. I have those two little pieces there. And I use Pretty Peacock. So we are going to use a Pretty Peacock. We're going to try to say it first and then we'll try to stamp with this. Pretty Peacock on the outside. Okay. And then look at the inside. It's so pretty. I've already cut this. So this was our 5 1/4 by 12. We scored at 4 and 8. And then we cut on the diagonal, same as we did the last one. So we're going to slide this piece in here. Okay. And then we are going to have 2 of the white, basic white. I don't know. I might need to cut those real quick. And they are going to be out of our new friends that we made today with the dies, right? So this is the smaller or the inside piece. So I am going to grab a piece of basic white, which is right here behind me. It'll only take a quick second. And I'm going to cut one of these out so we can use it for the outside with my, I think I said Big Shot, but it's actually called a stamp cut and emboss machine. So let me do this real quick. And then we'll be able to create a little bit with that one. Okay, so we have 2. We're going to just use one for right now. There we go. We have another one on the outside. I'll get to that one in a second. Okay, so there we go. Quick and cute cutting. So we have this, and then we have our layered piece. So we're going to start with the outside, just like this. Okay, and look at these. They're so pretty. These are the some of our detailed, like laser cut pieces. They're absolutely beautiful. Would they not be beautiful for the front of this card? They would. So we're going to use them. Okay, and they're nice and they're very thick. So you can use whichever ones you would like. Okay, we're going to go with the You Make Me Smile again. And I'm going to grab my Pretty Peacock. And this is one of my favorites. My favorite colors is Pretty Peacock and Stampin' Up. Okay. It might be in my real world too, but red used to be my favorite color. It still is, but it may have been replaced by Pretty Peacock. I absolutely love this color. So You Make Me Smile. Okay, same as the other ones, right? And I'm going to close this because if not, dangerous things can happen. Okay, so we're going to put this together. Okay. And I am going to use, and this is really, it's very thick. Okay, very thick. So I am going to use, I don't know what I'm going to use, honestly. Like you could use one of the flowers here. Let me see. They don't really, not really, kind of. No, they don't. They don't really go together. But I'm going to use one of these flowers here. Okay. And this, you're going to have to use your green glue or Tom. Okay. This is it's a little thicker, but I love the colors. So you make me smile, just like that. Okay, it's gonna go there. Then we're gonna put it on with dimensionals. Love the colors. See, I can sing to you guys some more. All right, I have these little pieces. I'm gonna put their little leftover dimensionals. I know I have some up here. I just honestly cleaned my desk, and that's probably why I can't find half of the things I'm looking for, because it's so clean that I don't know where anything is. But I do know where my dimensionals are. They're always to my left in a little blue bin. So we have some dimensionals. Okay. You make me smile. All right. So we have that. And you could just simply leave it like that. We're not going to, but you could. All right. You have your sentiment. And let me decide. I think I kind of like this one. So I'm going to put this here, right like that. Okay. And I don't know that there's a good side and a bad side. So I'm just going to, with this kind of stuff, I'm just going to put little dots here and there. Okay. Or if you get a little bit on the tip, you can do that kind of thing. Okay. And I am going to, you make me smile right over here. Okay. And then there's a little heart. So I'm going to pull that together there, and that might be all. That might be all I use on this one. I don't want to overdo it. So that's all I'm going to do. So the you make me smile. That's where we're going to end it. Just the you there. And then I will use embellishments. Okay. Just like that. Then we would have our piece for the inside. Okay. This one isn't quite as ornate, but I still love it. And it's a quick and easy way to use one of these kits to make something extra special. So I'm going to come over here and I am going to use some of my Razzle Dazzle gemstones. These are actually have a little bit of a gold tint to them, so I'm going to use these. And I'm going to use 3 of them. Okay, that's always my golden rule. Different sizes though. It's great to use different sizes. We're going to put it right there. So you have the You Make Me Smile. And then on the inside, we would have our little piece. And we could carry over. We have our white, our basic white. Okay. And we have that right here. Let me trim it. I have a little bit of the, there we go. Okay. So we're going to put this here. If you guys make these, please let me know. I can't wait to see your creations. We have so many amazing designer series papers, and don't be shy. Use up some of that old stuff. I know you guys have it. Okay. I know you have some retired designer series paper. So I'm going to put this piece, I'm going to put this little guy down here on this corner. Okay. And just like that in the corner. And I am going to put something behind it. I like to carry over my little theme. I'm going to put this little guy, but I'm going to trim it. Okay. So just on the end. And I'm going to have that piece coming out there. So don't be afraid to cut things. Maybe rework them just a little bit. Okay. To make them work for you. Right? All right. So we have that there. Perfect. And then we're going to put a little dot in the center. Just like this. And then this one we're going to hide. So we're going to show that one there. We are going to use the Pretty Peacock. I've already covered it up. Do you guys ever do that? You have like an ink that's right next to you and then you turn around and it's not there. I told you, I cleaned things up and now I can't find anything. All right, well, guess what? The beautiful pecan pie is right here, and that will be just great. Okay, so we are going to pecan pie the inside. Oh, this says you make me smile. Wrong one. Okay, so here we go. You are awesome. There, just like that. Looks fabulous. No one will ever know. Be none the wiser. You are awesome. Okay, so that's your one that we made with the Everyday You and Me card kit, scrapbooking kit. Okay, so guys, that is all I have for you this evening. I hope that you enjoyed the projects. Here are the two that we made. Let me put my little sheet away. Okay. All right. Let's see. So let's open them. We have the You Make Me Smile, the one that goes on the pocket that slides on the inside. Okay. And then we have the You Make Me Smile. This is the one that's attached and you can put something in the pocket behind it. So you can choose your own adventure there and make the one that makes you smile. So if you need any supplies, like I said, we do have products that are retiring and we do have some that are on our sale list. So be sure to check it out. Our In Colors will be retiring and we will be having new In Colors coming in, which you've seen the Strawberry Slush, the Timid Tiger, the Secret Sea, and the Darling Duckling cloud cover. So those are our new ones that will be coming in. So out with the old, in with the new. Again, DorySchneider.stampinup.net. You can check all those things out there. I hope you enjoyed this project and you have a fabulous evening. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.